What is up, my broken angels? It is Broken But Alive, bringing you a longer episode of Pokemon Fire Red. Basically, this is going to be a 13 subscriber special, mainly because I even joked around with my buddy Nick. I was thinking about doing it, and here we go. 13 subscriber special. It's at 14 now, actually, at the time that I'm making this video, but still. The reason I'm doing a 13 subscriber special is because 13 is actually my lucky number, believe it or not. A lot of people don't like 13, especially people with triskaidekaphobia, which is the fear of the number 13, if you didn't know that. But yeah, 13 is actually my lucky number, and to be honest, when I started, I didn't expect to get 13 subs. I just expected to have my friends sub to me, and then they'd watch my videos, and just, that'd be it. YouTube's a hobby for me. I just do it for fun. At least now, I just do it for fun. I make money otherwise, other places. God, I can't speak. It's gonna be a miracle if I can do one of these Pokemon Fire Red Let's Play episodes without without screwing up my words. I do it all the time. But yeah, so hit 13 subs, and it actually came as a shock to me within like 2 days. I think it was. I went from 6 subscribers to 12, and the 6 subs were actually friends of mine, and then one guy that I played on my PlayStation with, yeah, and it's crazy. It's crazy how it just jumped that quick. How it doubled that quick. I think that's the only time my sub base will double that quick. But yeah, I appreciate it, especially if I want to end up doing this full-time down the road. If I decide to, then I want to have that fan support and have the ability to grow my channel as soon as basically when I want to. And if I'm growing it when I'm not even trying, then I'm doing something right. So anyways, enough talking about that. This is going to be a roughly 26 minute video for y'all. And I had to record it in 2 parts because I think that the AVI recorder on the VBA only records 15 minutes and then it corrupts. So I recorded 2 roughly 13 minute sessions and put them together in here. So here you go. But anyways, right now I got Paramore out. I think this entire episode is basically just leveling up Paramore. Oh my god, especially when we get into Mount Moon and we face the dreaded Zubat. I'm not going to cut out any training that occurs on the route, en route to wherever we're going. I will cut out training in that to where I like level grind in that, and I kind of basically discuss that. And then if I decide to catch a member of the team off screen, I'll do what I did with episode 3 where I caught Kelsachu and just have that clip ready when I go to catch it. So yeah, right now got Squirtle out, leveled it up to the Nearly Deads, leveled them up to 15. I think they evolved it into War Turtle at 16. I can't remember though, but I think that's the only level up it gets in this, and the main factor is Paramore, who gets the most level ups. And this episode I think I got it to level 16 or by the end of it. So yeah, it's amazing what Zubats can do. But the reason I picked up Paramore is because I knew Paramore could get Confusion, and it makes it a lot easier to deal with Zubats in a cave because Zubats are Poison type, which is weak to Psychic, and Confusion is a Psychic move. So at this point now, we're just running back to the Pokemon Center in Pewter just to heal up the Pokemon and do that sort of stuff. Visit Nurse Joy. It is not the best thing to say, we hope to see you soon at a hospital. Or we hope to see you again at a hospital. Wouldn't you want us to not see you again? Like, wouldn't you want us to not get our Pokemon hurt to the point that we have to come back to the hospital? It's just one of those things that you catch on to, and it's a running joke in the Pokemon community, at least that I know of, because there's a... And then I try to bypass the bug catcher there, and nope, I fail. So we end up battling the last Sally and her Rattata. So we got Paramore just confusing the shit out of Rattata, and sorry, I just made this a PG-13 video. But hopefully I spoke it way too fast for y'all to hear that, but yeah, probably not. So yeah, I hope y'all are enjoying this this Let's Play. I just put the right before I started recording this, I just put the first episode of the Pokemon Fire Red Let's Play on my as the featured video on my channel page, so check that out if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but then here you're probably gonna get lost as to how I got what I got. Because this is basically the 4th episode now, and now I'm battling this bug catcher. But yeah, 4th episode now, so we're getting a ways into it. We've already beaten Brock, gotten the Boulder Badge, moving on towards Misty. Basically going through Mount Moon. We don't get through it. We do not get all the way through it in this episode. I might have explained that earlier, but if I backtrack it, I backtrack. I have a bad tendency of doing that a lot, even in real life. But yeah, I'm really looking forward. I mean, I like the responses that I gotten on the Pokemon stuff that I've done. I've gotten good responses on both the TCG openings and the Let's Play. And like I said, this stuff, I make it out of the good of my heart. I make it for fun, and if it turns into a job later on down the road, it turns into a job. Which would probably be best for me, because I have no job at the moment anyways, and I'm just doing this for fun. It's hard when you don't got cash to do like pack openings and that, but but hey, I basically do I do jobs for the family, make small cash that way, and I just put it towards this YouTube, and really don't expect nothing in return. I just do it for fun. Okay, in the comment section below, if you feel like it, tell me how many times I say I just do it for fun. I do YouTube for fun. YouTube's a hobby. I like it. Let me know. Because I do want to see how many times I backtrack on that statement. Hell, I might do it. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I really like doing this Pokemon because I've gotten really bored of Call of Duty on PlayStation, and well, actually, video games on PlayStation in general. I need new stuff. That's why I'm looking forward to later this year when NASCAR the Game Line Inside Line comes out. NASCAR the Game Inside Line. And WWE 13. Still on the fence about getting Black Ops 2. Right now, I'm probably not gonna get it. I'd probably get it later on if I get it. Let's see what else is there. Oh yeah, Beyond Two Souls. That PlayStation title is going to be coming out. I'm looking forward to that. The game looks amazing, and it's from the makers of Heavy Rain, which, if you don't know that game, it's a PlayStation exclusive game. And it won Game of the Year, I think it did. I think it won Game of the Year in 2010. And I'm not 100%, so don't quote me on that. Not 100%. But yeah, so right now we're battling this Lassiter Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. I think I accidentally hit the space bar here. I'm not sure. I am not sure. I probably did because the video kind of lagged. But I found that only lags. But yeah, predicting it to sing on this turn, I went for a poison powder and got the poison off. So at this point, I'm just trying to I'm just basically spamming A on confusion, trying to get the wake up. And look at this. Critical hit. Really? Really? So anyways, I send out Pikachu, Kelsachu. I gotta remember calling them by their nicknames. So, send out Kelsachu to do a quick attack. Not thinking. I'm gonna tell you right now, I was not thinking because I forgot about the defense curls. So, at this point, I decide, just finish it off with Shundershock. What is Shundershock? Oh, wow. Thundershock. See, like I said, it'd be a miracle if I go without screwing up words in one of these episodes. So, anyways, we're basically to the end of this part of the episode. We're gonna end up going into we're basically at the end of the first 13-minute recording. And it might be a little noticeable with when it switches to the second 13-minute segment, but I tried to cut it out to the point to where it wouldn't be as noticeable, but you're still going to be able to notice, especially if you pay attention to the background noise, because with the AVI recorder, for some reason, the video game sound lags behind the video game video, and I don't know why it does that, but it does, so. Don't know. So at this moment, I'm just going around getting all the items that I know of that are in this cave, and this is where you're gonna find all the Zubat in the world to level grind with. And like I said, I got Paramore just for the fact that Confusion, Psychic, it's super effective against Poison, which also helps against the Team Rocket grunts that are in this cave. Because a lot of the Team Rocket Pokemon revolve around the Poison type. You got Ekans, Arbok, Wheezing, Coughing, Zubat, Golbat. Heck, even later on, you get Crobat, I think. I'm not sure, because you do get the National Dex in this remake after you beat the Elite Four. Because then you unlock the Sevi Islands. Well, you only unlock like the first island, and then the second and third, and then eventually, after doing certain tasks, you unlock the fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, I think. But yeah, and then you need special events to get to like the island with the Oxus and all that. So yeah, unfortunately. So at this point, we're facing a bug catcher inside of the cave with poison type bug Pokemon, so Confusion easily takes care of the Weedle and Kakuna. So, Paramore at this point is level 14. It might even get past level 16 now that I'm looking at this. It's sad that I don't remember what level it gets to, seeing how I literally just got done playing it and started doing the commentary over it. But hey, short-term memory. Short-term memory for the win. But yeah. And I didn't remember this guy in the actual game, and he wasn't in the original Red, Blue, Yellow, if I'm not mistaken. He was put in there in the remakes. But he didn't battle us, so I didn't really mind. Thought he would give us an item, though. The way he was just staring at those rocks. It's like, these rocks are mine. These rocks are mine. You cannot have them. But, yeah, so I might just title this, this episode, A Lot of Wild Zubats Appeared. But, because, like, half of this video is just me fighting wild Zubats. See? Look at this. Another wild Zubat. Is one of the most annoying Pokemon in caves. Probably the most annoying Pokemon in caves, but to me, it's not the most annoying Pokemon. Yeah, sorry for the yawn. I don't know where that came from. I caught myself. But yeah, no clue where the yawn came from. But anyways, I think we should try to talk about the commentary again. I don't know. So at this point, I just decided to walk it off. It's easy. You got a lesser chance of encountering wild Pokemon if you just walk. And I'm like, it's probably the best way to get through instead of run 2 feet ahead and then face a Zubat, and then run 2 feet ahead and face a Zubat, and then run 2 feet ahead, face another Zubat, and so on and so forth until you find that one Geodude, and then it's back to the Zubat. So, go down here. I'm actually going after 2 items over here, and you only see one. The other one's a hidden item, which is kind of obvious if you think about it. But, look at that. A Geodude. Finally something other than a Zubat, and I confused it. And look at this. Something that normally doesn't happen when you confuse a wild Pokemon. It hurts itself on the first turn. So I'm like, okay, tackle. Yeah, it did nothing. So I'm like, hurt yourself. No. So, tackle again. Yeah, it'll do nothing, but I'm hoping it hurts itself, and I get lucky. It hurt itself. Yeah. So, Paramore now grew to level 15. It's probably going to be the highest leveled Pokemon out of, when I get out of the, Mount Moon here. So, basically going to teach it Stun Spore over Harden. And then, I already did that, and then I immediately went and took Sleep Powder and put it over Stun Spore. The reason I did so, as we face our first Rocket Grunt, the reason I did so was because I have Kelsachu on my team, and Kelsachu will eventually learn Thunder Wave if she doesn't have it already. I can't remember off the top of my head. But, so there's really no use for Stun Spore. So I might as well keep Poison Powder and Sleep Powder. And, so now the Rocket Grunt sends out Ekans, another poison type. Its first one was Zubat, I think. It's sad, I'm watching this and I don't remember. Yeah, so Confuse Ekans, beat it, basically drive it into the ground. So now we're going to go over to this little rock over here and pick up an item that actually comes in handy, an Ether, which is it adds 10 power points to the selected move. And I'm like, can I avoid him? Yes, I can. Alright, sweet. And Zubat. I could avoid him, but not you. So, yeah, so just confuse Zubat. That's probably the best strategy. I mean, it's just basically as fast as running away. And you get experience for the Pokemon. If you have a Pokemon that has confusion early on, you use it. So now we encounter a Geodude, and I use confusion on it. Yeah, confusion. Probably one of the best moves. Because if you come across like a Geodude and that, and you got the Pikachu from Viridian Forest, yeah, sorry, electric attacks aren't gonna do anything. So, just finish off the Geodude here. Unless you choose like Squirtle or Bulbasaur, then you should have an easy to go. But I kind of don't want to use the starters primarily. I want to actually use and level up all of my Pokemon, all 6 of my Pokemon, to be the same level come time for Elite Four, because it's a lot easier if you do it that way. A lot easier if you do it that way. And so now we're traveling deeper into Mount Moon, and I got really lucky here. Not a single wild Pokemon. Don't understand how that happened, and then, yep, another wild Pokemon, and yep, another Zubat. So yeah, I think this episode is going to have something to do with too many Zubats in the title. There's gonna be some sort of title that basically points out the fact that we have so many Zubats, and I fail at trying to avoid this guy right here. So, why am I yawning? Why? I need to stop that. But anyways, oh yeah, they do have the normal types as well, the Rattata and the Raticate. But nothing a little confusion can't fix. And then it takes 2 tackles here. And the dang Rattata gets off a quick attack before it dies. So, Pokemon don't die, so why am I saying die? It fainted. Or the Pokemon fainted. But has anyone noticed that the Pokemon TCG Online, I know this is getting really random and it's out of the blue, but has anyone else noticed that the Pokemon TCG Online, the scheduled maintenance ended yesterday, and it's still down today? And I'm making this on August 23rd here in the US. It's confusing to me. It's confusing, and and the thing's still down, and it's got that sorry for the inconvenience thing, but it doesn't have that scheduled game maintenance thing like it normally does up in the top right. So it's just confusing the heck out of me. Trying to figure out what's going on. If anyone could help me. I mean, I know they said they wanted to launch the new TCG Online this week, I think, but it's really confusing me as to why that if they're still performing maintenance on the site, it doesn't have the scheduled maintenance thing like it's had in the past 2, 3, 4 days. I can't remember how long it's been. But yeah. Heck, after I do this commentary, I could probably go on the site and it'd be done, and I look like a fool for just bringing it up, but but I'm bringing it up anyways. And the video is actually drawing to a close. This is going to be the last battle of the episode, and we're going to end it off before battling the Pokemaniac for one of the fossils. And I guess you could leave in the comment section below if you want me to take the Helix fossil or the Dome fossil. And the one that gets the most comments or the most thumbs up comment, I will choose for for later on. So if you guys aren't 100% on what they are, the Helix fossil is the Omastar and the Omanite, and then the And then the dome fossil is the Kabuto Kabutops. And if I'm wrong, then I feel like an idiot. And you guys can correct me in the comments below, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So leave down in the comment below which fossil you want me to take, and I will take it. And this 13th, as we use the ether now, I about used it on the Nearly Deads, and I'm like, wait a minute, I gotta use it on Paramore. So basically we end off the episode using the ether. Oh no, hold on, we got a Zubat. We got a Zubat to deal with. Ruin my outro, will ya? So yeah, this basically rounds up the 13 subscriber special, the long Pokemon Fire Red Let's Play episode. In the next episode, we will battle the Maniac, and we will choose the fossil that you guys want me to choose. So leave that in the comment below. This has been Broken But Alive. I will catch you all later. Peace.